the questions we are going to take here. Can you be enlightened without meditational samadhi? And even when you come out from samadhi, the world is in front of you. What will be your role in this world? During meditation, when one attains samadhi, it's not about achieving something new. Instead, it's about knowing what's already present. Samadhi is a profound state that helps a great deal for conviction. But is it always necessary for enlightenment? There are different stages of samadhi. Even after emerging from samadhi, the world is still present, confronting you as soon as you open your eyes. Even after achieving such a state, can one truly live a life of enlightenment or Jivanmukta? What might the life of such a person be like? How would such a person behave? The path of Jivanmukta, the liberated one in Advaita Vedanta. Advaita Vedanta offers a three-step process for achieving the state of a Jivanmukta, an enlightened being who is realized while still living. This state doesn't require that kind of samadhi. But before that, we need to know the state of a Jivanmukta, an enlightened being, is realized, liberated while still living. That person fully realizes that the ever-changing world we experience is merely a projection on the witness consciousness of the blissful, impersonal, absolute reality, who is the true self of all beings from an absolute standpoint, and is your true identity. But the greatest difficulty is that when we open our eyes, we see the body, the world, in front of the eyes. We've touched on this experience, the nature of reality, in our previous video, linked in the description below. If you are really interested, you must go to the description box after this. And if you value peace and unity, join our mission to oneness and peace. Show your support by subscribing to our channel, liking our videos, and sharing them with your friends. Achieving enlightenment, the life of a liberated one. Let's come to the topic. For now, let's focus on what is essential for achieving this state: a pure, clear mind, seeing the impermanence of life, and a firm conviction in the absolute, the supreme truth. A Jivanmukta, an enlightened being, lives without attachment to the world with an even mind, and is free from all desires, likes and dislikes. They live with total freedom from fear and ego, are untouched by any worldly happiness or misery. Such a person remains unattached even during action, accepting everything as it happens, and living in a state of pure bliss and peace. So, to live as a liberated being, you must be totally free from ego, be fearless and desireless, accepting everything as it happens. Again, the challenge comes when you open your eyes and see the world. You may have physical ailments, likes and dislikes, relationships, personal preferences, food, a desire for shelter, so and so. All of these are challenges of the body, of the mind, but not of the true self. But you need to take part in action as a liberated one. Here, karma yoga comes into play, a yoga that frees you from attachment even while participating in action. You employ the mind, but remain internally detached. Now come to the three steps offered by Advaita Vedanta, Sravana, Manana, and Nididhyasana. Sravana involves listening to teachings from a master. If you don't have a physical guru, you can choose a good scripture and mentally adopt a guru. Prakarana Grantha, initial texts like the Vivekasaramani, Drigdarsya Viveka, and Aparokshanubhuti can prepare the mind and understanding of the unchanging reality. At the higher level, Upanishads are foundational texts. Next, Manana involves resolving doubts through reasoning and personal experience. The Brahma Sutras are scriptures that guide such doubt-clearing reasoning. Once you have cleared your doubts and achieved inner conviction about your true self, you need the power of conviction to uphold the mind on that truth. The third part is Nididhyasana, a deep contemplation that follows the resolution of doubts, focuses on establishing and stabilizing the mind on truth. Texts like the Ashtavakra Gita and Avadhuta Gita guide and support for this practice. It primarily depends on inner conviction, purity of the mind, because before that, there is a past period of attachment to the body and believing. Facing the world after realization. Again, with the mind established in this truth, you face the world. Here, the Bhagavad Gita offers practical guidance through 4 profound yogas. Jnana Yoga, the yoga of knowledge, which we've just discussed. Bhakti Yoga, the yoga of devotion and love. Karma Yoga, the yoga of action while remaining internally unattached. Dhyana Yoga, the practice of some meditation, which also helps greatly. Each of these paths offers unique insights, mutually supporting, and practices to help you live a life grounded in Jivanmukta, liberated one while living, regardless of whether Samadhi is part of your journey. Conclusion. Firm conviction in practice. And remember, excessive book learning may make you a scholar, but it doesn't guarantee Jivanmukti. You need to have a firm conviction in what you learn and practice accordingly. Don't take part in any action without passing the test of your intelligence. And thank you for joining us on this journey. May all be happy and peaceful.